City Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Brooklyn Bulls and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Pretty fucking good. Oh, so you on it? Rainbow 6?
I'm on max out, man.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And on this offensive unit, your thoughts on Travis Frederick?
He's a quarterback's best friend. Sets all the line calls and blocks so aggressively.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Brissett. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run on first down. Hines. Much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Eric Berry exemplifies what I think you're looking for in an NFL safety nowadays. He's what I call down and distance guy. No matter what the offense has down and distance, they're going to deploy him in a spot where he can have the greatest impact. Versus the run, versus the pass, Eric Berry can do it all.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Brissett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They win zone blitz. They're obviously successful. What makes the zone blitz successful?
Well, just go ahead and let's break the term down. Zone means they're going to play zone behind them in coverage, not man-to-man. But the zone blitz, why it's confusing to offenses? Because oftentimes defensive ends or defensive tackles will drop back into coverage, and linebackers or safeties will usually fill that gap and blitz in their spot, messing up the blocking responsibilities.
On first down, it's Hines. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and a couple, Brissett. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They've stopped him in his tracks. They'll run. It's Hilliard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On the run, this is Hilliard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Hilliard. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
In some ways, he reminds me of a past NFL great who played the quarterback position as well. Jawing with the opposition, trash-talking a little bit, doesn't mind getting hit and battered around some, that kind of game. But once it's time to lock in, Phillip Rivers does that as well as any quarterback in the league.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. No running room for Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And with this offense, what about DJ Fluker?
Came out of Alabama, could play tackle, could play guard. He's so big, Brandon, I think he plays both at the same time.
Draw play, Elliott, and an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, LA! Corey Davis, 54 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Hines, and he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Brissett, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Zadarius Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, Brissett. This one caught by Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying don't forget. It's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. He's got Burton here. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, he's got the connection to Cooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup at 25. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. On play action, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the...
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Play fake, Rivers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Corey Davis, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Was not scared at all.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch. And a loose football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Call that a gain of 11. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First down, Brissett, consecutive. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Credit the sack to Corey Legion. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Brissett sets to throw it. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Here's Brissett. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Pass interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll try to run with Hines. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Here's Brissett. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And his guys have once again taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far. And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. A first down carry by Elliott. Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Previous play is under review.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. It's brought in by Jackson. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He's got his first catch here before, but it goes for a first down. Here's Rivers. It's caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. First down, Rivers. That one complete to Elliott. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. To the air again here, Rivers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. To throw is Rivers. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game, as his guys are able to regain the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So here are visitors to take over on offense. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And an alley to run. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Brissett now. He's going to rifle. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Darnell Savage. That's sort of a...
There are people in our building.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll find Everett there, complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Hines. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on second and 13. Brissett. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. Brissett on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. Already his second touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. On second down and 4. Brissett got him in. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. A first down throw for Brissett. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing, Brissett. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw, Brissett. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. 23 yards the pickup there. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. That throw good for 4. It's second down. From just shy of midfield, Brissett under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Give the sack to Komoko Toure.
Fuck, I think it's on character. I definitely
on third down, Brissett.
good. Passing on
Deep
trees,
right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question.
I'm about to be fucking lit.
Poise, this stage of the game, you
if
can't
you want to
have
win
this
again, Apex.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Yo, Ty, you trying
there to make the tackle.
Shot.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He's got it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Calvin Ridley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as they are now just an extra point away from making this a... So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Brissett to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. To throw is Brissett. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Brissett, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw again. Brissett. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Brissett sets to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Into the air once more, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Brissett. Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. After the sack on 1st down, Brissett. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
What's up?
Alright, so I just got my ass bust.
What do you mean?
I lost.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Thought you had like something